Hey yo, it's your man's Eminem from the mausoleum, reincarnated just as hard-headed. 80-year-old representing underhanded Indiana with another edition of Do You Fools Listen to Music or Do You Just Skim Through It? Now, I wanted to break down the Joe Budden podcast and touch on one of the topics he was touching on. So let's get into this shit.
If that weren't the end of it, sometimes when the songs came back, verses were missing. It's 4 niggas in the group. You want an M verse? That's 5 niggas. All these niggas rap. This is before 8 and 12s really became the thing, and we had to try to figure shit out. Somebody's verse had to go. Imagine that competition in the studio racing to the booth. Yeah. It's nasty. Yeah. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. I don't want a part of that. I don't want a part of that. But anyway, when the verses came back, it was normally Joe's verse cut. That gave a lot of information to Joe.
Why do you think that is?
Because Joe's the most popular member in the group. Do I need to tell you why you can't cut Joe's verse off certain songs?
No, I'm asking why you think they were cut. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. It may not have been the best verse. I don't know. I can't speak to people. I can't speak for people. But most of the songs were like emo kind of songs. So that was telling. What it said to Joe was, you don't know shit about the group. You don't know shit about the group. You don't know shit about the 3 niggas. And I'm not talking about Royce. I'm talking about me, Crook, Joel, individually. You know nothing about us. Or if you did, you would never be able to make sense of taking Joe off of our emo intro that Joe had to fight for to even be there in the first place. Y'all cut that record. See, this more shit. Joe got a real problem with other niggas being able to determine what goes and what doesn't go in Joe's fucking idea. Nigga, let's talk about it for a little bit.
Let's talk about it. So what I'm going to do is break down all the Slaughterhouse songs that featured Eminem. Joe Budden said he's better than Eminem, been better than Eminem. So let's just skim through these Slaughterhouse featuring Eminem tracks. Now, they did about 11 tracks together that I got or that I've seen. A couple of them were Shady Cyphers. One Shady Cypher was the BET Hip Hop Awards. One was the Shady 15. They did songs called Shady 2.0, Our House, Loud Noises, Beamer Benz, Bentley, Freestyle. All of them had verses over that instrumental. So I added them together and made a track, you know what I mean? There was a track called Asylum, Psychopathic Killer, Throw That, Session 1, and Backstage Freestyle. Excuse me. Alright, let's get into these tracks, man. Track 1, the Shady Cypher.
Welcome to Detroit. This is the BET Shady 2.0 Cypher. Charging it. You see that 4-headed monster in the storm loom, sniping from a distance. The scope got a long zoom. And now she doubt David is stern. She's so bad, I Porsche glass jaw. Hoodie your mask will be the black for when crook it up. Get up. Yo, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual, criminal, subliminal, in a swimming pool. I spot a victim, the plot of thinking when the clock is ticking. I caught him slipping, I gotta give him a shit. Real bunted L, get the big picture, the post. Move your snaps. You ain't cool, you right with your foolish yak. Skinny. Alright. Hey, yo. Yeah, Joe. Alright, go ahead, rap. Yeah, no miracles. I'm do or die, dope. CeeLo Green. Get out the camera with your B-roll bling. I'm spitting this freaking big kid's meal. Who trying to bite me and pinch you, bitch? So you fuck around and get dropped like an E when you add an ING. Don't put a K in front of that though when I MC, cause I'm not the king of this microphone booth.
Alright, that's a little tidbit of the Shady Cypher. Carried by 12 instrumental. Joe went crazy. Eminem was lyrical, spiritual, miracle. He did that a few times before Slaughterhouse started rapping. You know, on some clown shit. You know, lyrical, spiritual, miracle in your swimming pool. You know, Crooked Eye snapped. Roy said, don't ask me about Budden. I beat my girl up too. So, back in the days, Royce threw a subliminal at Joe for domestic abuse. So like Joe said on the podcast, before I get out of bed, you got to come better with a domestic abuse bar. Because we were already saying that. Slaughterhouse was already jabbing Joe with the shit. So, you know what I mean? So I understand where Joe was coming from. Eminem came with the puke is lukewarm, Casey Anthony, do porn, spitting your big kid's meal. I'll be a horrible magician because I fuck a trick up. So even Eminem came with a domestic abuse bar, his damn self. You know what I mean? He'll be a horrible magician because he'll fuck a trick up, you know? Then he said Pasta News caught with a prostitute with a huge Johnson and boobs. Okay, Eminem. Pasta News, shout out De La Soul. Alright. We'll get into Shady 2.0.
Welcome back to my mixtape. Six by the way, I'm higher than the Eiffel Tower tip. I like writing, but I will stick this pencil in your ass before I write your shit. They call me Anchorman. I hold down the shit. Off in the first place, we came to monopolize the game. Illuminati is here. Yeah, I'm directly hit you. And that's what he talks, so don't know me from a can of paint. It's crazy. How the fuck did you learn? I'm shared. Will they ever come a day where they can slay me? Always hold me like diamonds in a chain, man. So boys. Step rulers, method users. Step doers, text rulers to respect the shooters. My men think and sink rollers. Nigga, you gon' need the best doctors. House nigga. Game, I've been to mean life. I was back wrong. My circle don't fit in with squares. Smell shit and bitch. Know where it's coming from. Step on number 2 just to be number 1. Now.
Alright, Shady 2.0. He's all, you know what I'm saying? Eminem's on this track too. Royce went off. Eminem says, fucking a dog, we'll start calling you bizarre. So he's on that D12 shit on the Slaughterhouse track. So when you say D12 lost to Umph, you keeping the D12 Umph on the Slaughterhouse track. You know what I mean? He must have thought he was rapping with D12, I guess, because he's talking about fucking a dog, we'll start calling you bizarre. That's what he says. Joel, Joe, and Crooked Eye all on that track, you know what I'm saying? Man, let me see.
Rulers to respect you.
You know who you are, so quit fucking the dog before we start calling you bizarre shit. Screw the boom shot.
Okay, I caught it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. I caught the shit. Alright, the next track is Our House. The beat, I really ain't feeling the beat, man. It's kind of rock and rollish. It's kind of, I don't like the singer. He always got the singer.
It's all I want. Same time beats while they smoking drinks and sipping DLC. Now for all short, it's been one hell of a ride. Chronic 1 and 2. Looking up at the I made a monster. Now every day's a game of Contra. I got 90. Can't blame me for dreaming. As real as can be. Yo, my house, the please forgive me, but that's all I want. I just want to be the illest MC. That's all I want. Same time being as real as can be. Yo, my house, the lights. Got everything. Go mad, no come passing. The bars of the window to the soul. Broken glass and there's no trespassing. Alright, now here we go. Drink at me now, staring yellow. Whoop, you ready for them? Pong that, guess I'm similar. Grab on my gonads, tell them fuck days. They will never come. I think someone blows past you. Never was someone who's that no bad you ever was, and you hope. I'll go back. What you gonna go back to work on a regular job? Fuck that. I'ma go hard, grab on my gonads, tell them fuck days. They call me a wiggle like Renee Zell, but I
Call me a wiggle like Renee Zell. Alright. Our House. Got Skylar Grey on it. That really ain't Slaughterhouse's cup of tea. Like, the beat's kind of whack. Alex the Kid produced and Skylar Gray's on the hook. She, like, whenever she sings, it kind of reminds me of a Elvira swag. I can see her, like, with pale face, black hair, cobwebs in her shit. Like, it's just a weird vibe whenever she sings and shit. That's really not hip-hop. It really ain't hip-hop. I'm just keeping it real. Eminem on the hook. Eminem says, wiggle like Renee Zell. This is our house, bitch. No, this is our house. He's including himself. Joe said, I just wanted to be the illest MC. And at the same time being as real as can be. No verse. He repeated the hook. So that's one of the songs where they cut him off. That's what he was talking about. I found this shit. You're welcome. So a lot of y'all don't do the research. So, our house. That's what he was talking about. He got cut off the verse. They gave him a little bitty repeat the hook and then cut him off.
Life ain't any limits. I jump back into public eyes for the limit. Look who's back to attacking in the out of there. Grab my headspace. Get to the back of the line. You wanna get your shot at me? What kind of crap is that? What kind of rapper would I be for? I'm thinking about you. I don't got time to keep trying to go out of there. Grab my headspace is limited. What kind of crap is that? What kind of rapper would I be for? I'll let another rapper think he's hot. I'll bury my face in the stinky twine. Go out of there.
I'll bury my face in the stinky twine and go blah, 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 blah. Slaughterhouse. Eminem on Slaughterhouse shit. Joe Budden said he's greater than you. He said Joe Budden said he rapped noises, he rapped sound effects. That's what he's talking about. Eminem rapped blah, 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 blah. That's amazing.
Grab my headspace is limited. Ain't even over the back.
Alright.
What a written. Can you picture my pistol drilling a million women? Popping shit to your opposite. I could spit ominous. So I'm Holly Selassie, Gandhi in pocket is hip-hop genre. William Wesley in a movie with a white boy ain't got to jump nowhere cause I'm here. Nigga, I'm on fire, yeah.
See, Voice's problem is he always got to stand up and rap that he's the bodyguard for Eminem. That white boy ain't got to jump cause I'm here. Alright, what about the rest of Slaughterhouse? You gonna jump in if they getting their ass beat? Like, damn, why don't you say that verse for a Bad Meets Evil? Cause it just look coonish. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. And that's a Bad Meets Evil verse. You on track with the rest of your brothers and you talking about Eminem ain't gotta go nowhere cause I'm right here. Like, come on, bro.
And I'm every bitch's dream. 1, 2. Slaughterhouse. I should be the one that goes through. Put a nigga ass.
Alter every ball like propane for the soda. You try to hang it and forge your Eminem Mr. Porter. Me shit belong to me. Two choices. You can get along with me. It's such faggot that's right there in dormancy. Wait, only missing his heels to be root for. Ain't nobody with his chest beat.
All right. Let's talk about this shit. This is loud noises. Eminem. Eat shit, faggot, and die. Eat shit, fuck off, little faggot, and die. I bury my face in the stinky twine and go la 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 la. Shout out to Eminem. How can I find time to put an alkaline battery in Royce's back and at the same time put juice in mine? Damn it, Slaughterhouse is signed. Joe brought that point up. He said, I kind of felt like Eminem would have just been on some laying in the hammock shit, putting out garbage albums until we came in the picture. So we put the battery in Eminem's back, and he just admitted. So Joe Budden, he gets a point for saying that shit. Facts. I found it. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the lyrics. Joe Budden said, listen to the lyrics. It's all in the lyrics. Crooked I said, now I'm Holly Selassie, Gandhi and Pac of this hip-hop genre. Bitch! Roy said, that white boy ain't got to jump because I'm right here. That's some Bad Meets Evil shit. Who gives a fuck? It's a Slaughterhouse shit. You're supposed to be talking about, well, fuck anybody up, we Slaughterhouse. But no, instead, you Hey, I'm Eminem's bodyguard. Who gives a fuck? That's what's wrong with you, Royce. You always dick riding Eminem. Sodom and Gomorrah. I sit your faggot ass right there in Dome and see put the Desi where his chest. That's Joe Budden. All right. Here's the Bentley Benz and Beep and shit.
Occasionally treat myself to a nice little fish and cheese. I'm really real. Oh, yo, shit big when your bitch give you head in the mouth. It's a pistol dick, bitch. I'm saying, while I'm drunk, fried, and tipsy, while I'm twisted high. You ball when I palm it. I throw a pause when I palm it.
Royce rapping about his dick. That is what it is. Alright, the next track, Asylum. This track kind of reminded me of like Red and Metfield. They had a song called Serial Killer. And also back in the days, Keith Murray had a track called Psycho Ward. So I threw the Psycho Ward intro at the beginning of this track because it felt big.
Taking it over and barricaded. And over this shit, the Yahweh waited, salivated. On Kane's brother, bros, disabled. Cause this great dick. Takes never from the aside. $5 foot long on the subway. The same people barricaded and double-sided. Lunatics never.
Asylum, Joel on there, Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye said, I'll rape a male rapper's womb. Roy said, your bitch swallowed my 12-inch on the subway. You know, I like that beat, man. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of the Eric Sermon intro, you know what I'm saying? So I threw that shit on there. This song right here is fucking crazy. This shit is crack. That shit.
A psychopath, I'm a pissed off, probably symbolic of this stuff. Africa, can you imagine a nigga flipping bread for the blood? Lines for the plane, the science, I psychotically rhyme, it's like stars of a line, all in a line, sort of a line, balls in a line. Obscene talking, it's wine like a beanstalk in a vine, but I keep one.
Eminem snapped. He went crazy on this fucking track.
Walking the line between the wrong and the right, but everything I write seems wrong. And it's like I'm ecstatic and all the static that I can still cause an epidemic of our modern society. Now Catholics are panicking because I snapped back to my old antics and shenanigans. Damn it, the Pope's Madigan probably shouldn't have ran up in the Vatican, but that
snapping.
Mannequin singing bagpipes from Baghdad again, and my dad's dragging a faggot in a glad bag. Won't be the last time I make it dramatic and
snapping.
Just like that again, you thought I was lying when I said I think that I'm crossing the line again. I've lost my mind, crossing oh God, I think I just thought of another fucking line. Forgive me, father. For ice cream, but hip-hop has left me brainwashed with a violent street. Defiant. Now the odds of me trying to fucking be quiet probably. You gotta be about as high as the Jolly Green Giant after me falling and popping next to a killer beehive colony trying to sleep right. Put your thoughts against mine, cause the arse of a lie have to scar you for life. Worse than your arse and I have spawns plant.
That verse right there. He said Zanarsa Highway, whatever, however you pronounce his name. After you said that, I was like, yo, he got this shit. Cause ain't nobody rhyming that dude's name. Like, alright, this track had Yelly Wolf on the track, on the hook, Crooked Eye, and Royce 5'9" Eminem. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, Eminem killed that shit. Crooked Eye snap. I don't think Royce had that great of a verse. But he went crazy, too. Like, I ain't taking nothing away from Royce. But Eminem killed that shit. Alright. Other track came from Recovery. I don't have this track. It's called Session 1. Eminem was like, that was off the Recovery shit. Eminem's shit. And that was the introduction to Slaughterhouse. So, session 1, Eminem's like, suck my dick on the couch if you want to cushion the blow. That was tight. Joel, Crooked Eye, Just Blaze. Crooked Eye says, he says, jump off Joe Breezy. And then the track ends. Like, they should have faded it out, but they didn't. Alright, the Backroom Cypher. Royce 5'9" said, World Star yelled from the blind side. Crooked Eye said, bring some more in like a Polynesian. Eminem said, cut the beat off. Nanu Nanu, I love the way you lie, part 12. Kiss my keister. It's the only thing I'll turn the other cheek for. Then the Shady Cypher, back in the days, it was all a cappella. Crooked Eye killed it. Joe said, tell me I'm hot and disappear like Mims. Joel, he snapped. Royce said, if I ain't got a business there, I ain't got no business there. Eminem said, I just turned Slaughterhouse into quintuplets. He said, I'm the 5th member. Like Joe said, Eminem just entered the group. He's the 5th member. He said, I just turned Slaughterhouse into quintuplets. Did they say, we want you to be part? He could have said, Eminem and Slaughterhouse were quintuplets. He said, I turned Slaughterhouse into quintuplets. I'm the 5th member. Like it or not. That's just my rundown, but the last track, throw that dick. Look.
Girl, this whole building is probably filled with little dinglings, but I mean, I'm so...
This whole building is probably filled with little dinglings. Eminem lost all his points from Psychopathic Killer. So Joe Budden is the greater MC because Eminem said this whole building is filled with little dinglings. That's kind of worse than when Fat Joe said, your man can't do it like this, he can't work the middle because his dick too little. I think he bit a little Kim rhyme or something. But this takes the cake. Like, after Eminem said that shit on Throw That.
Throw this dick on you, girl. I'll throw this dick on you, girl.
He's rhyming about his dick with Slaughterhouse.
Girl. I'll throw this one chair. Oh yeah, turn a chair upside down. On you, girl.
You hear that shit? Hey man, Joe, you rapped on the track though, so you lose 2 points. But Eminem, but that's about it though. You know what I'm saying? Eminem turned Slaughterhouse into quintuplets. He owned the group. Hey, Joe Budden, this is my input. 80 Yowen, Underhanded Indiana, Joe Budden, Slaughterhouse, featuring Eminem, all the tracks, man. I went through them all, so you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think that one cypher was all a cappella. Eminem was sipping a drink, talking about snapping and rapping and shit. They all shouted out their hoods. Joe Budden was from New Jersey. Joel Ortiz represented Brooklyn. And Eminem and Royce 5'9" represented Detroit. Crooked Eye represented LBC. And they was all spazzing, you know what I'm saying? They was all spazzing acapella freestyle. Yeah. In the backroom freestyle, Eminem cut the beat off. Like, I don't know if he can't ride a beat no more, but that's what he did. Backroom freestyle with Just Blaze, they was all riding the beat. He said, cut the beat off. I don't know why. Hey, this is your man for the Mausoleum Reincarnated Society. 80 on with another episode of Do You Fools Listen to Music, or do you just skim through it?